Hey guys, I've gotten a lot of questions on how to clean your washing machine, so decided to make a video on it, and I'm going to show you how you can do it with items that you've got in your pantry. I'm actually going to give you a couple options, especially if you have a front loader, and I'm going to give you a couple of tips on how I keep mine clean, because these can get like really gross, especially if you don't clean the rubber gasket, which is like this rubber part here. You've got to clean that pretty regularly or it could get moldy. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you what I do. Okay, so I mentioned we were using pantry items, and the thing that we're going to use is vinegar. Vinegar is totally safe to use in your washer. You don't want to clean the rubber gasket itself with the vinegar because rubber could over time get broken down because vinegar is acidic, but you can completely clean the inside, like the stainless steel drum. You can also run it through the load itself when you run the washer. It gets diluted with the water, so the vinegar isn't going to destroy any of the rubber parts of your washing machine. They recommend you clean the machine every 30 washes. So for most people, that could be every few months. If you do laundry every day, it could be once a month. Sometimes I just clean it when it starts to smell. And it happens. If you leave your clothing in the washing machine for a couple of hours and then it smells, that's a big sign that it's time to clean your washing machine. So let me show you. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to wipe out this rubber gasket, and you can use any cleaner you like. Just find something that you like. I mentioned vinegar, so we're gonna take this vinegar, we're gonna stick it into this spray bottle, and all we're simply gonna do is we're gonna spray down the inside of this drum, and then we're gonna wipe it out. If you use, especially if you use like fabric softener or if you use too much detergent, your washing machine drum is going to get full of soap scum, and it's going to leave a residue on your clothing, which is gonna make your clothing smell. That's why you get that smell. So we just wanna get the soap scum and residue outside of the drum. So I'm gonna spray it down and I'm gonna wipe it down with a cloth, and then that's gonna clean the drum, and then we're gonna move on to the second step. So I'm simply spraying the inside down and using a microfiber cloth to wipe it. If you don't want to use vinegar here, you could also use something like Dawn Power Wash. You could even use a spray bottle filled with water and some teaspoons of dish soap. This is just a tip. I wipe the rubber gasket dry every time I run a load of laundry. I had a repairman tell me to do that every time. He said if you leave it wet, it'll get moldy and could void your warranty. Also recommended to leave the door open at all times, so I also do that. Now I'm wiping the outside down with the same cleaner. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna show you how to pull out this part of your washing machine where you put the detergent, and we're gonna clean that. These come out, so don't worry. You definitely wanna pull these pieces out, even if you're scared. We just wanna clean it really well. The one thing I will tell you is a lot of front loader washing machines have a little drain on the front where you can open it and drain out the water. Mine doesn't have that. If you have that, go ahead and open it, drain it out, stick a little pan underneath and get that water out. Okay, now we're gonna pull this tray out. Mine has a button in the back, and if you simply press it, it will release the tray. I like to wipe this tray down when I clean the washer, and then maybe once a year, I will take this to the sink and I'll use some Dawn Power Wash to actually pull all of the small compartments out, and I'll clean them really well. This tray actually gets wet and it stays wet, so it gets really moldy and mildewy in there. And then once I've scrubbed this up, I'm gonna dry it off with a towel, and then I'm gonna put it back. I'm also going to dry out the inside of the compartment, like the drawer where this goes, because that also gets really dirty. Okay, and for the final step, we're gonna run vinegar through the washing machine. If you don't wanna use the vinegar from time to time, I have instead used bleach, and that will also work. I like vinegar because it's less harsh, it's non-toxic, natural, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna add vinegar to every compartment of your washer except for the pre-rinse one, and then you're gonna run a load on hot. You can also add a cup of vinegar directly to the drum if you want a deeper clean. Okay guys, well that's the washing machine done. If you want to have more helpful home hacks, go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have you around my channel, and I give all kinds of tips that are just designed to make your home a little bit better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.